In a recent article by our Bill Barnwell, he ranked realistic suitors for Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers if he does, in fact, force his way out of town. That list includes the Cleveland Browns, the New York Football Giants, oh my God, imagine that, the Dolphins, Washington Football Team, and Denver Broncos. Oh my goodness, New York? Isn't his wife an actress? That could work too.
No.
Max, what team gives him the best chance to win a Super Bowl next season?
I think those are all good picks, and he would make them all Super Bowl contenders. And I'm tempted to say the Dolphins. Aaron Rodgers on the Dolphins. Dolphins maybe are a touch young. Doesn't mean he couldn't win the Super Bowl, but when I look at all those teams, the market's not realistic maybe for Aaron Rodgers, but the team is the Cleveland Browns. The Browns have talent on defense. They have the #1 offensive line in the game. #1, blocking for the run and protecting the quarterback. #1 in both. That's rare. I mentioned this the other day. They also have offensive weapons every single place you look. They have 2 outstanding backs. They can catch passes out of the backfield. They have a guy who can run downhill. They have elusivity out of the backfield. They have Odell Beckham Jr. returning. Now, you say whatever you want about Odell with Eli or Odell with Baker Mayfield. Can you imagine Odell with Aaron Rodgers? Just look at that Cleveland team last year with Baker without Odell. Now you just take that same team and add Aaron Rodgers and Odell Beckham Jr. I would make them the favorites preseason to win the Super Bowl over the Chiefs and the Bucks and everyone else.
That's a nice selection. I don't disagree with it. Since you've been playing since you've been playing at Lambeau Field for so many years, playing by Lake Erie is not a bad thing. I mean, you can handle it if you're Aaron Rodgers. I certainly believe that. But you know what team I come up with, Max Kellerman, Marcus Spears? Tell you right now, I come up with the New Orleans Saints. They're accustomed to having Drew Brees.
Yes.
Excuse me. What about Michael Thomas? What about Alvin Kamara?
Real good team.
I mean, the bottom line is when you look at them right now, I mean, I say, excuse me, this is an experienced team that was playing with Drew Brees, and as great and phenomenal as Drew Brees was, God bless him, he's retiring, and he's retired, and now he's going to be in the booth in NBC, and good luck to him. I'm looking at them right now. You got Traquan Smith. You got Michael Thomas. Okay, you got Alvin Kamara. You got experience. You got the play calling to Sean Payton. You got a defense that's no joke. You're playing in a dome after suffering all of these years, playing outdoors at Lambeau Field. And by the way, Aaron Rodgers not only can throw as well, if not better than Drew Brees, he actually can run with the football, too. So when you look at it from that perspective, exactly.
If Drew Brees would have stepped up in the playoffs, they'd maybe won a couple Super Bowls.
So when you look
recently.
at it from that perspective, I'm here to tell you something right now. You can give me Cleveland all you want to. I would tell you the Saints are a better option because their pedigree, their tradition, their history is better in recent memory than that of the Cleveland Browns. And that's what I would go with.
Listen, both points, and other teams you can throw in there, but Stephen A., I've been on this one too, man. It's New Orleans, and I just have this one thing that I would remind people of, and we don't know what the Saints would have to give up to get Aaron Rodgers, which is a part of the conversation. But y'all, the Saints built this roster to win a Super Bowl. They did everything to defensively, offensively, to win a Super Bowl. Bringing in Emmanuel Sanders was to win a Super Bowl, and I know he's no longer there, but when you think about the New Orleans Saints mindset, along with what Loomis and Sean Payton has had in mind for the last 3 to 4 years, we've seen the devastating losses for the New Orleans Saints in the playoffs. We watched both of the Minnesota when Rudolph caught it in the end zone, and obviously the end game with Stephon Diggs and that mistake. Drew Brees threw 3 picks in the playoff game this year. Like, this team is built and ready and has been on this track to win a Super Bowl. It's the quarterback that they are needing now. And Aaron Rodgers, better than Drew Brees, it's a no-brainer for me.
Guys, that's
like,
true,
if the New Orleans Saints can pull this off, it's a no-brainer for me when you think about the opportunity he would have.
And if Rodgers was there instead of Drew Brees, even maybe last year, although Michael Thomas was banged up, et cetera, maybe they have a better chance. I'm just going to tell you about Cleveland, that Aaron Rodgers would have all day to throw the ball. And he'd be throwing
Absolutely.
the ball to Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry and guys, Kareem Hunt out of the backfield and Nick Chubb running
Don't sleep.
all day.
Don't sleep
All
on
day.
this Saints. Don't sleep on this Saints offensive line, man.
I'm not. It's a
Don't
good
sleep
pick.
on them. Like Cleveland is the best. Cleveland is the best one. But don't sleep. Listen, I'm telling you. I just told you that they built this team to win a Super
Got it.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Like that
Or-
offensive line is intact. They are missing Aaron Rodgers from winning their. If Aaron
A lot
Rodgers
of
went
teams
to the
are missing
Saints,
Aaron Rodgers.
Tampa would not be my favorite, and they would become my favorite to win the Super Bowl. If Aaron Rodgers was playing for the Saints, as
Or he
much
could
as
think
Tampa
about his
has
lifestyle.
done, bringing everybody
and
back,
he could
and
get a
Tom
place
Brady
in
that
Tribeca,
defense.
because I don't think they would shoot Jeopardy in New Orleans or Cleveland, but they would shoot Jeopardy in New York. And his
He'll be my
actress
neighbor.
Molly,
fiance
don't
could be
sleep on
here in
that
New
NO.
York. So
Can
if
I
we're
get
just
you
going to talk
Maddie?
about lifestyle, I mean,
Molly,
the
don't
Knicks
sleep.
the
We
Knicks
got
are back,
Morrows, we
according
got
to
educated.
Stephen
We
A.
got
The
Morrows
Nets,
down there.
come join Big
Molly
Blue,
doesn't want to be
baby.
educated.
New York
Molly doesn't
Football
want to be
Giants.
educated. You don't want to be educated because
No,
I got
I
news for
was-
you.
I
I got
was
news for
getting
you.
excited.
When
Go
you
ahead.
when you sit up there and you host the game shows, as somebody who will
Yeah.
host a game show in the future, I'm here
Okay.
to tell you something right now. You can tape it over a 6 to 8 week period.
whole
And
year.
you can tape
Perfect.
enough episodes
Would you
for the
want
whole
to?
year.
Would you
for the
want to do
whole
it
year.
in New York, or you would want to do
It doesn't
in
matter.
Cleveland?
It doesn't matter.
You want to do it.
It
in
doesn't matter.
Cleveland,
No,
yeah.
me, LA
Yeah.
personally. Me,
Cleveland
LA.
is probably
Me, LA
not a
personally.
Do you
realistic
have a
market.
place? Do you have a place in New York too? Though?
Yeah, I do.
You do. Okay,
I do.
thank
I
you.
do.
Goodbye.
I do.
But
Let's
I'll give you,
move
hey,
on.
Molly, how about
Yeah.
this for a realistic market? I brought it up before. Miami. Could you imagine?
Yeah, Miami's cool.
Oh,
Could you imagine?
yeah.
By the way, and
That'd be crazy.
just give me. and
But
give-
it's-
and
but
give me
the
some-
Miami
and give me
Dolphins
something-
aren't the New
and
York
give me some-
Giants.
Ooh,
give
the toughest
give
opinion.
Aaron Rodgers Jeopardy in New York or LA or something like that. Give me the Love Connection, Newlywed Game,
God.
something like that. You know, and we could work it out. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.